Hey, so this is just a follow-up video from the previous one, just to make sure that you understand that you can use different variables for scanner. I mean, I posted it on the in the description under my previous video, but I thought it might be better if I just do it, live, so you can actually see it. So as you can see, I've done double, which is for decimals, so let's test it out. It's really not much different from the previous program. I just put double here and double here. So let's start it up. cd desktop. Okay, so now let us enter the file name. Let us compile it. So java c simple java program .java compiles. Now java simple java program. Let's see the magic. So now, because it's a double variable or data type, it's actually called data type, but for different data types you can put particular variable like values. So for the value for double can be a decimal number or an integer, but it's mainly used only when you might have a decimal. Otherwise, just use integer. That's just so much easier. So let's enter a decimal. It gives out the decimal. But just to prove my point, let us change this to int. Okay? And now let's see what happens if I keep a decimal into int. So java c simple java program.java. Let's compile it again to update the class file. Now java simple java program. Let us start the program. Now let me enter the same decimal and see what happens. It didn't go through because integer does not take decimals. It's just a strict rule, no decimals. Okay. So now let us try. Well, I've already done long in the previous video, so let's do string, right? So string so let's just ignore all like this part. Let's just assume, fine, let's just say this is the sentence or whatever, the thing you just entered. I mean, it doesn't have to be a number. Enter a thing, I guess, because string is used for sentences or words, so it can be either. So let us try this out. So now there's a very simple way, like on your command prompt, if you have way too many stuff and you want to get rid of it, just put cls, which means clear. So it clears everything, but you cannot get it back. Once you clear it, it's gone forever into cyberspace, never to be brought back again. So let us compile the java c file. So let's compile. Sorry, my bad, I made a mistake previously. It's compile simple java program.java file. Let's compile it. Now let us start the file. Simple java program. So hi, I love Java programming. It's fun. Voila. It gave it right here. Whatever I wrote previously, it just put it right here. See? Same thing. But this is a string. Don't get me wrong, you can even put a word or even a letter. It'll still work. Or a letter. But if you only want to look at letters and no words or sentences, you must use char. Char is a bit different. So let's see how different. So let's take away line, and after the parentheses, let's add another one, charAt 0. Okay. So this is the syntax for it. Now let's go to command prompt and let's clear this, and now compile it all over again. Compiling, yep. Now let's open the program. Now I'll enter a character. It gives in the character. But let's see if I keep a word. I mean, the word can be like multiple letters, but you fine. Hello. It only gives the first one. Character, see, that's what I mean. This 0 over here, right? This is pointing at the character at the 0th place, which is right here. That in programming language, this part of any word number is called the 0th part. In programming languages, they never start with the 1. They start with the 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you never start with 1. It's always 0. So 0 here is referring to this first letter. So even if you enter a word, it'll only give you the letter back, the first letter. It's very useful in certain circumstances. In this circumstance, it doesn't seem as useful, but I'm just trying to show you all that this can do, scanner can do. Now, what else is there? Well, there's Boolean. Yep. So let's save it. Always save it. Just remember, I might have forgotten a bit, but always save it. Because if you don't save it, it's not going to work in the command prompt. And trust me, it will not. True, true. False, false. That's all Boolean does. See, anything else, anything else, it doesn't take it. It's only true or false, and that's it. Boolean is used for certain like logic problems. It's very helpful actually many a time, but right now obviously you may not see much use. So I think these are the most important data types that we will be using later on. So this is pretty much it. So have fun, play around with these, try to make programs of your own. This is just a very generic program. You can make so many others, so many variations. You can do a lot of fun. And to add on that, variables are well, they're pretty neat. So let's try this. Int 1 equals to 59, right? Semicolon at the end. Always put a semicolon, remember. Now int 2 equals to let's see, this this number, okay? Let's make it a bit smaller so that we don't get an error, because we're using integer, not long. So now I'll create a whole new integer called sum, which equals 1 plus 2. Okay? So now let's try this. System.out.println semicolon at the end, don't forget, quotations marks, the sum of plus 1, which is basically we're adding this variable, and so now plus 2, which is the other variable, equals plus sum. So basically, as you can see here, this is one part. I added a variable in the middle, another part, added another variable part in the middle, another part, and another variable. So nothing too much. So you have an addition symbol over here. So that is pretty much it. Now let's see. This program, the sum is equal to the sum of this plus this. So let's see it in real life. So again, whenever you make any changes, save the file and then compile it over. Now let's start the program. So enter a thing. Oh wait, we are at Boolean at the moment, so the program will only take true or false, so otherwise you get an exception. So true, and the sum of 59 and 1423 is 1482. And if you want like I don't know, proof of that, let's see, calculator. So 59 plus 1 4 2 3 equals voila. So like this you can even do it's my bad, excuse me. Like this you can even do subtraction. For multiplication it'll be you have to use the star, and division, yeah, pretty much. So I guess that's pretty much it. But division, whenever you do division and multiplication, remember, if you're gonna get a decimal number, use double. Double will take the decimal. Integer will not, and create an exception. Your program will not run. So just remember that. Some things to think about here. Experiment, and yeah. And also, if you do make some really nice programs using this, like a very nice combination, please share it in the comments below. I think others might also, well, they might get help from it, or like, you know, some ideas, new programs. It's just a really nice place. Good job. See you.